Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you are new. If you want to see a tutorial on this bright and colorful makeup look, then just keep on watching. Thank you. Goodbye. I do want to say before we get into the video that there is a part in the video where I was completely silent and then I go into talking, and that is because my boyfriend was in the other room, and it just freaks me out when he is in the other room, but he walked out the door and I was like, why don't I just continue talking? It's easier for me to do. So, sorry about that. See, I went ahead and just did my eyes real quick to start, and then I will continue with the face. I am going in with medium beige of the CoverGirl Outlast 3-in-1. I do have dry skin, but I think this works on oily and dry skin very well. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the Morphe M439 brush and buff that out. Okay, next for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Rimmel, I think it's the Rimmel Match Perfection concealer. Usually I love to do a bright under eye, but because I'm going for a very dewy, fresh spring look that's a little bit more natural, I'm going to use this instead of a bright under eye. It matches to the color of your foundation and your skin. So this just will conceal any dark circles without giving me that bright under eye effect. It will give a little bit of brightness, but not too much. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Morphe G6 brush just to buff that out. See, as you can see, it looks a lot more natural instead of a bright under eye highlight, which I actually really do love, but I just wanted to go for something pretty subtle since you're going to be out in the spring weather and you don't want anything super fake looking, if you know what I mean. Then I'm going to go in with the light cocoa because this doesn't have, from the Cocoa Contour palette, because this does not have a huge white kickback. So I just pat it off and then I just use it to set. Nothing too crazy. Okay, and then for the under eyes, I am going to be going in with the ColourPop eyeshadow in Ibiza. This is really bright, so it will give a very beautiful effect under the eye and give that bright, springy look to add a pop of color. Pat my brush in there. And hit the under eye. It looks pretty stark right now, but we're going to go ahead and blend that out. I'm going to go in with this flat shader brush from Wet n Wild, the new Wet n Wild collection, and just use this to blend it out. Alright, and then you should have something like this. I am then going to go ahead and coat my bottom lashes with the Benefit They're Real mascara in the mini size. I love the mini mascaras just for getting the under eyelashes. Okay, and then I'm going to take any round flat brush and just dip into the coconut cream shadow in the Too Faced Bar palette, just for an inner corner highlight, something subtle and not too fake. A little something. Okay, and then for the face, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the Chocolate Soleil Bronzer in Medium Deep. And any fluffy brush, I'm just using the Sonia Kashuk one that I usually use. And we are not going to contour, we are just going to bronze as if the sun is hitting us. So you want to hit the main spots on the side of your face. I like to do the part of my nose where the sun would actually hit. Nothing too crazy, just something that looks a little bit more natural. And then my forehead. Okay, and then for blush, I wanted to go in with the Tarte Lip Blush. Looks just like that. Now, because this blush is so subtle, it's okay if you bring it down on the balls of your cheeks, the apples of your cheeks. If you would put like a really bold color on your cheeks, it will make it look more rounder, but if you put it right here and it's such a subtle color as this, you can put it on your cheeks and then just blend it back, and you won't even be able to tell that your face is really round. I love subtle blushes like this that just give you a little something. And then for highlight, of course, because it's springy and sunny outside, you want to have a highlight just so that when you're standing outside and that sun hits you, you just have that glow going on. So I'm going to go in with the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. If you are more bronzy than this, you can go in with a different color luminizer. It doesn't matter. But this is my current favorite right now. And I just use the Morphe B79 brush, and I kind of just get it more flat and fluffed out, and then I just dip it in there. Usually for a more pigmented and more bold highlight, I like to go in and wetten my brush, but I'm just going in with something a little more subtle today. A little bit on your nose. Cupid's bow, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to put a little bit above my brow. And an easy trick that I like to do is take that same blush brush you use with no extra product on it, just the product that was already sitting on there, and go over that, just to make everything blend all together. Now, I could not decide on which lip to go. I usually do a bold lip, but because it's spring and summery, I kind of wanted to go for something that would complement this look a lot better. I couldn't decide between this Revlon Color Burst matte lip in, what is this? Unapologetic. And it just looks like this. It's very bold. Just looks like that. And then I couldn't decide between Ouija by ColourPop, and this is the Ultra Matte Lip, which has more color payoff, and this one actually looks more red. So, and that one's the ColourPop Ouija. I don't know, I kind of want to go towards ColourPop Ouija because I never usually do a coral. I never think about wearing corals. I either wear a red lip or like a really bold lip, or I go towards the more neutral side. So I just wanted to change it up. So I think I'm going to do the ColourPop Ouija. And it just looks like this. Now, if you do want to build up the color, I'm sure you definitely can. However, if you do, it is definitely going to turn more of an orangey red color if you keep building on. I think that this look would look really nice with just even a glossy lip, something nice and fresh and dewy looking. I, however, like this look. I didn't think I would like such a bright look because I'm usually so neutral, but because you have this neutral eye look up here and then such boldness down below, it kind of balances it out. So I definitely think I love this. Okay, and then this is the finished look. I will say that this came out 10 times better than I thought it would. I usually don't go for such bold, colorful looks unless it's just all over my lid and then everything else is so plain and neutral. But because you have such a neutral eye up here, everything under that kind of balances it out. So I actually really like this, and again, you don't have to do these same colors. You can mix it up, do whatever colors you want. This look would actually look really good with a very glossy lip as well. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, come back and be my friend, and join me for the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.